There was a man who have different workers in his yard. So when he was leaving on a journey, to some he gave 5 talents, to some he gave 2, to a particular person he gave 1. That they should make use of this talent and wait for him to return. So when he came back, the one with 5 talents already multiplied his talent and he have 5 extra. He was praised by his master. The one with the 2 talents also multiplied his talent and he was praised. The one with just 1 talent did not multiply his talent. He thought, where will his master be away and he will be the one doing all the work? Where am I going with this story? I'm going to talk about selfishness. When we're talking about selfishness, there's a positive and a negative side to selfishness. The other 2 will make use of their talent, though were selfish, in order to grow themselves, in order to multiply their talent, in order to improve who they are, self-growth as a person, and they make use of the talent. The other one who didn't make use of his talent is also selfish in the sense that his own selfishness is about not making use of his own talent. He was selfish, thinking of himself alone, thinking if I do this job, it will be a praise to my master, not knowing that he could acquire knowledge from making use of that talent. Anytime we hear the word selfish is like, oh, it's about negativity. It's about someone who doesn't share. It's about someone who doesn't think of other people but himself or herself. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to be selfish and successful. How to take care of yourself in order to be useful for other people. Number 1, recognize that not everything is important. When you're walking a journey of purpose, when you're fulfilling purpose, you should know that not everything that comes your way is important. Imagine if someone invites you to a celebration and you happen not to go, and the event happened to go on anyway. You are not the most important person for that occasion, because if you are, the event wouldn't have gone on. I'm not saying don't attend events when people invite you, but pay attention that not everything is important. You cannot be everywhere. You cannot be with everybody. You need to be able to know that at this point in my life, this is not important. What is important to me might not be important to you. So you should be able to know, you should be able to clarify, at this moment, I can't do this. Those who are happy for you, those who are your people, will understand that you are going through a phase. Number 2, understand that only you can prioritize yourself. If you want to be everywhere for everybody, imagine a child that you're always saying yes. Anytime a child asks for sweet, you say yes. The day you will say no, or somebody else come to visit, or that child go to visit and the person say, no, you cannot do this, the child doesn't know, it's not aware of the word no. It will be like, why are they maltreating me? So if you don't know how to prioritize yourself, other people will not prioritize you. If you are comfortable going through a task for somebody else, of course, put your 100% into it. But if you are not comfortable to go through a certain situation or a certain task, or you are not comfortable to render assistance to other people, learn how to prioritize yourself. Learn how to put yourself on the first list, on number 1 of your list. Don't live your life. Don't just manage the time that you have left for yourself, because all your life, all your days, you put it into other people, but you don't prioritize yourself. At the end of the day, whatever assistance you render unto people, you will murmur through them. You will not be happy doing them because you have things that you're supposed to do for yourself, but you didn't do them. So no one is going to prioritize you if you don't prioritize yourself. Number 3, say no so you can say yes. It's not a crime to say no. In order for you to fulfill your life purpose, in order for you to walk on the path that gives you joy, say no. If you don't feel comfortable doing something, say no. If somebody asks you for something, say no. Let's say you only have 50 euro left and somebody comes to you to say, can you loan me 50 euro? I really need it. And you need that to add it to your rent. Say no. This time I can't. I'm sorry. Because if you sort your rent, you will be at peace with your landlord, or maybe it's your mortgage with your bank. You will not put yourself in a difficult situation. So another time you will have the opportunity to say yes. If the word yes is not comfortable for you, you don't say yes with ease. Say no. It's not a crime. People who love you, we understand when you say no, because you can't. When you can't, you can't. Number 4, put in mind that time does not discriminate. I shared a video about time management. I'll link it up there. Everybody have 24 hours in a day. But the problem is a lot of us don't utilize this time, and then you see other people doing a lot with their time. Time doesn't discriminate. So if you don't know how to be your number one person, you will waste a lot of your time doing irrelevant things. So if you are not selfish, if you are not taking care of your own needs, if you are not taking care of your own mental health, the time will just keep going, and you notice that nothing is done. You didn't change anything. Number 5, activate your intentions. When you have good intention, when you think, oh, today at 10 a.m., I want to do this. Oh, I want to read a book. Oh, I want to have a nap. Oh, I want to watch this movie. Oh, I want to do this course. Activate it. Do what you intend to do. If you intend to read a book at 10 o'clock, and you already planned that in your mind, and somebody at 9:30 say, oh, can you come over for a chat? You should be able to say no. Like I said before in my previous point, you should be able to say no. Oh, I have a plan for 10 o'clock. What about 11 o'clock? You should be able to, activate your intentions. Because if you're just loaded within and you don't activate them, it's like you're not doing anything. You're just, taking in information. You're not implementing them. You're not activating your intention. Even if you say, I want to have a nap, it is good for your brain. Have that nap. Activate what you intended to do for yourself that will give you value. Number 6, turn inward. Turn inward. There's a part of us on the inside that want to speak to our outer self. So search from within. There's some situation you might not know how to maneuver yourself, but when you find yourself in a difficult situation, or when you find yourself doing a particular task, you'll be able to relax and then look for help from within. Your inner self will speak to you, because everything comes from within. Your mind is within. So if your mind is great, you will do great things. And I'm not talking about, buying cars, building houses. They are good, but you'll be able to do great things. If you want to have a nap from 12 to 1 and you did that, that's success. If you want to read a book for 30 minutes and you manage to do that, that is success. Success don't just mean you have an object to flaunt or to show to people, look at what I've achieved. If you are not very good with your mind, your mindset is poor, and you are able to find information, to change your mindset, to be able to look at things with, positivity, that is success. If you normally don't sleep enough, let's say you go to bed, you only spend 4 hours, having a good sleep. You think, oh, I need to sleep 8 hours. People are saying a good sleep is 8 hours sleep. And you are able to achieve that. That is success. So channel your inner self so that your outer self will be able to be on the same page with what is going on from within. Of course, positive things from within. Number 7, ask for help. I've said this before. If you are struggling with something and you want to live a selfish and successful life, selfish in the sense that you want to acquire what you intend to acquire for yourself, and at the time that you are doing a particular thing, every other thing will be on a standstill. Every other help that you give to people will be on hold so you can take care of yourself. Ask for help. Asking for help doesn't mean you're stupid. You cannot be knowledgeable in all areas. We are all gifted differently. And because you think, oh, I need to do this, I don't know how to do it, definitely that is somebody that God has blessed to help you. So always ask for help if you need it. That's a sign of growth. That's a sign that you don't want to be stagnant. That's a sign that you appreciate other people teaching. That's a sign that you're seeking value for yourself. You want to personally develop yourself. That's how you live a life of purpose. When you're stuck, you ask for help. Number 8, take breaks. When you're working on the task, when you're doing a particular thing, and I mentioned this, when you feel like if your brain is leaving your body, take a break. In the midst of a task, if you think you can't cope with that anymore, take a break. You need to be on your feet for you to be able to run. If that makes any sense. You need to be able to lift yourself for you to be able to run. You need to be able to take care of yourself before you can take care of other people. A lot of us, we take care of other people and then we are broken in the process. We are broken, we are managing, we are struggling, we are not happy doing what we want to do, but we do them regardless because we are not whole. We are all over the place. We are shattered all over the place. So you will not be happy doing that particular thing that you intend to do for other people. And at the end of the day, sometimes you are always there for some people, but they don't appreciate it and you feel hurt. But if you do it with your wholeness, a thank you, a word of praise will not even bother you because you're gonna do it anyway. But when you are in pain, going through things for other people, if they manage not to say thank you, if they forget to say thank you, you'll feel upset because you're helping them in pain. So take a break when you find yourself in a situation and you think like, oh, I'm done. Take a break. Number 9, tune out the naysayers. There is a lot of distraction. There is a lot of noises that people will look at you and think, what is she doing? How is that possible? Some people are even closer to you. Some people are your people. They really love you. But because what you see is not what they see, they'll be like, is that possible? How do you want to manage this? How do you intend to do this? Tune them out. All the noises that might come as a distraction, tune them out. You might get to a stage in your life where friendship doesn't matter to you anymore. Probably you've been hurt here and there and you just want to heal. You want to self-heal yourself. And people will wonder, what's wrong with her? She's just reserved. She's just this. You're going through your process and people who love you should understand that. I mentioned in one of my videos, people who know you as a person will see through you even when you didn't say a word. Your silence is so loud in their ears that they will know that you are going through a phase and they'll be happy for you. They will check up on you regardless of whatever it is that is going on. So tune them out. All the noises, all the negativity, all the can you do it? Is it possible? How will that be possible? You don't even have money. Tune them out. Block them off. They are distractions. Number 10, which is my final point, be yourself. Accept who you are as a person. Walk alone until the right people walk with you. I have said this before. For every phase of your life, there are people that God have appointed to walk that journey with you. You just have to find them. Just have to keep hoping that God will connect you. If you need 4 men to do a task and you are the only one available, God will bring extra 3 more men. God is not wicked. Extra 3 more men to work with you. But yourself, are you on that path that God has laid for you? Be yourself. If you need time to be alone, be alone. If you need to work with people, be with people. Accept who you are as a person. So you are not looking for clarity. You are not looking for acceptance. You are not going here and there making unnecessary friends. Pretend something bad happens. And then we will see how many people will rush to you, will rush to help you. People that are on your list, your contact, my friend, my friend, my friend. Be yourself. Enjoy your own company. Be who God has made you to be. Understand yourself. Accept who you are as a person. Accept how you look like. Accept your hair texture. Accept your skin color. Accept everything about you. If your hair is black, you don't like it black, you want it gold, make it gold. If that's what will make you happy. But accept every features, everything that God has given you. If you need to change anything, change it. If you want to acquire a skill, acquire the skill. But let me tell you something. You are the only version of yourself. So if you're trying to be somebody else, you want to walk in somebody's shoes, it's not going to fit. So walk in your shoe, because you're the only version. You're the only person that can fit in that shoe. And if you leave your shoe empty, who is going to walk in them? Who is going to walk this purpose journey of yours? The things God have put in your hands, to take care of. Who is going to take care of them? So in order to be selfish and live a successful life, follow these 10 points that I shared with you, and then you'll be at peace with yourself. If you have watched up to this moment, I believe you have gained value from this video, so give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and click on the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. Until I come to your screen again, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, warriors.